Hey, what's up guys, it's Maxwell back with another Clash Royale video, and today I actually completed my first ever grand challenge, so I wanted to take a look at that with you guys, take a look at a couple of battles inside of that challenge, and then obviously open the chest which is safe towards the right here, as you can see. So let's get into a couple of battles and see how I've been doing. But first we're gonna do a couple of other things. So recently actually a 7 times value pack appeared in my shop, so we are gonna get that one, and then also maybe find another legendary card a bit later. Alright, so looks like the purchase was successful, so hopefully we can unlock the chest in a moment right here. Okay, so super magical chest, here we go. Let's hope for another legendary. So 2,400 gold. I'm only missing the princess and the miner, so let's hope we'll get one of those. Fire spirits, expo, alright. Minions, so I can upgrade those now, nice. 28 giants, just upgraded those to level 7, but always nice to get 28. And furnaces for another rare card, so we are not gonna get legendary. 12 princes, whoa, that's very nice. We can upgrade him now to the next level, so we can actually use him in the giant poison deck a little bit better. So let's go for, do we still have him in here? No, I don't think so. So let's upgrade the prince then to level 4. Get him to max for tournament standard. Alright, so at least something nice from that chest. Feels good to get one of those epics to level 4. Alright guys, so right now we have another legendary card in the shop, which is actually the miner, and in that one of the last 2 cards I'm missing, so let's go ahead and get him for the 40,000 gold I have saved up. So miner unlocked right now, feels good, pretty fun card. Let's take a quick glance at his stats right here. So a little bit of damage, quite a few hit points, and then obviously he's a very good distraction unit, quick to use as well, and only 3 elixir. So while we're here, we may as well open up this golden chest, see what's inside that. Maybe we can get something nice. Yeah, a couple ice golems, not too strong right now. Alright, so the miner is unlocked now as well, which leaves me with only the princess left to unlock for legendary cards. But yeah, I'm obviously gonna have to get some gold right now to be able to buy her whenever she appears in my shop. Now let's get into the grand challenge. So the deck that I've been playing has once again involved my favorite card, which is the Royal Giant, and then it has the Furnace as well and the Miner, so it's sort of a control deck, although I played it pretty aggressively, so not really in the yeah, control-y sort of fashion, which is pretty defensive. As you know, I said this before, I'm a pretty aggressive player, so I always tend to get a little bit more aggressive than probably the deck suggested. So at this point we are being attacked by a giant Sparky user, so certainly a threat right here. So I'm gonna put the Mega Minion onto the Sparky to distract it and then kill it with the actually distract it with the Ice Spirit, is what I meant to say, and then kill it with the Mega Minion, which is also gonna clean up the giant, so that's pretty big right here. Meanwhile, because he committed to his push on the left side, I already destroyed pretty much the entirety of his tower on the right with the Royal Giant, and now since I had to play a card, I played the Miner once again to get some more chip on that tower. We've got a Witch facing us now on the right side. He's probably going to want to back that up, so I'm going to play my Witch as well on the right side. Since he has those barbarians, that's a lot more value now for a poison spell, so I decided to play poison spell. Clean up things with a Mega Minion. Poison is still pretty good against the Witch if she doesn't, since she doesn't move that fast, she's pretty slow. You can counter the Witch with the poison spell. So at this point you're probably wondering why I've got the poison spell in this deck, since it got the nerf and doesn't see that much use anymore right now. Well, to be honest, it's only meant to counter one card pretty much, which is of course the Graveyard, because I've had a couple of battles with the Graveyard where I just got really destroyed by that one card. Although I played a lot better than my opponents, I lost. By the way, I'm just gonna ignore those minions on the right, obviously, since their tower hasn't taken any damage, which is also pretty good against the Sparky. But back to my point, I put in the poison spell because I think that the poison spell is one of the most effective counters against the Graveyard, because you can just place it on top of it and all the skeletons die pretty fast. Also, I have the Witch and the Ice Wizard in my deck, which are also pretty good counters, and along with the poison spell, they are pretty much able to stop the Graveyard Dead in his tracks and don't take any damage. So that's why I got the Poison Spell in my deck. It's obviously quite, even if you're not facing a Graveyard, it can be useful sometimes to kill like Barbarians, a Minion Horde, or poison down a Princess, or if your opponent is spamming huts or also has a Furnace. Oftentimes I feel like the Poison Spell can help me out a little bit, but gonna be honest, I don't play it that much, so at this point right here with 12 seconds left in the game, I just decided to drop the Royal Giant in his base, take the second tower. So yeah, this guy didn't really get anything done for me except for the opening push where I didn't have the best of starting hands and decided to play the Royal Giant on the right. We just killed him pretty much flat out, 2 crowns to 0, and this was still pretty early in the challenge as well. And another battle that I want to take a look at with you guys versus a Lavahound deck right here. I actually saw a lot of Lavahound decks and I did pretty well against most of them. To be fair, most of the Lavahound decks that I beat were pretty early in the challenge as well, so with not too many wins under my belt, I probably wasn't facing the best players in Clash Royale, but either way, at this point I don't really have anything to play versus the Lavahound other than my Witch, so I just decided to waste a mana, get a little bit of chip on that tower and just cycle through that card. Right now I could play the Mega Minion, but I'm gonna play the Royal Giant since the Lavahound is about to explode. I just want the Royal Giant to tank right now, so I can play some more cards and stop the rest of this push. So he's just spamming troops behind the Lavahound, which is obviously not bad, and at this point I'm gonna lose the tower, obviously, since I have Barbarians and Minions and the Baby Dragon on it, so pretty bad start right here. Didn't really defend that well, didn't play well, maybe didn't have the right cards. Now he's getting a little bit greedy with his balloon coming at me right here, and I'm gonna have to play the Witch to kill the balloon as fast as possible, get some extra damage on it, but it's unfortunately gonna get 2 shots off, so at this point I'm pretty much dead already early in the battle, and he hasn't really even made that good of a use of his Lavahound yet, so at this point I'm just deciding to risk it for the biscuit right here, go in with the minor Witch push, and the Witch is doing so much damage now. I still find players who pretty much ignore the Witch. I would never ignore or advise to ignore a Witch right now because she's so powerful. And now with 2 towers defending, looks like I'm going to be able to stop his push a little bit better. Still I'm going to have to play the Ice Spirit because the Baby Dragon just locked onto my tower and I can't really afford any more damage against it, so played the Ice Spirit Mega Minion combo right there, stopped that, and now it's time to make a move and get some damage on the tower. So Miner going down to tank, he plays the Lavahound to soak up my Mega Minion and my Ice Wizard. Still haven't really shown him Royal Giant, so that's still up my sleeve. The Lavahound is gonna die very early, which is of course nice. The Witch is just gonna take care of all of those lava pups nice and easy. And at this point, with enough time left in the battle, luckily, it's kind of strange arrows from him right here, we are just gonna move in with the Ice Wizard and the Witch backing up the Royal Giant and the Miner also while he's focusing on the Royal Giant. I just love this play, Miner behind the tower. Poison Spell also going down to get as much damage as possible onto that tower. 19 seconds left in the game. A little bit desperation mode right now. I kind of freaked out right here, didn't really know what cards to play, and then I just hoped that the Royal Giant would be able to get one more shot off, and obviously it's going to with just enough time left. So kind of a twist of the morale right here, because I was pretty much dead early and now I'm back in the game with some more time to play. So I'm just gonna keep on defending on my side of the base, and honestly this is probably what I should do all the time with this deck. Because as you can see, his push is just getting annihilated by the Witch and the Furnace and both of my towers. So at this point we have a huge push, and obviously the Royal Giant's going to have to go in front of that. He's going to play a Lavahound and go for the right tower. And this is what costs him the game right here, because he thinks he can do a base race and take my right tower down as well quicker than I can take down his tower. But obviously his troops are slow, and I'm also using the Ice Spirit and Ice Wizard to slow him down. And my damage just killed him and destroyed his king tower. So 3 crowns to 1 in the end, kind of a comeback victory once again. You guys know I love these battles. So yeah, that was that. And for the last battle, I'm going to show you the last battle that I had inside of this challenge. So actually this is the one that kicked me out of the challenge, so to speak. Gonna talk a little bit more about the entire results of the challenge in a second right here, but first let's go ahead and take a look at this battle. So I faced somebody with the pay factor deck, so Princess, Miner, and the Ice Wizard, and he also has the Log in there as well, Skeleton Army. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how I am supposed to do against this deck, if I'm supposed to beat him or not. But actually I think if I would have played pretty well, I would have been able to kill him. So at this point, early in the battle, nothing happened really. I've been able to set up with the Furnace, which I like, of course, but he's gonna play the Princess in a second and get onto my Furnace right here and do some damage against that. So I'm kind of debating what cards to use. He's just gonna decide to play the Princess. I'm playing the Ice Wizard. Honestly, probably should have played the Mega Minion to kill the Princess a bit better. I'm also kind of watching this battle back with you guys just to learn a little bit from it, maybe see my mistakes. So Royal Giant is getting stopped pretty nicely right here by him with the Mega Minions and not the Mega Minions, the Minion Horde and the Log. It probably wasn't even worth to play the Ice Spirit right there, probably should have saved that one. So at this point, the Furnace, I think I put the Furnace down in a really bad timing right here. Should have played the Witch to take care of the Skeleton Army, and this way the Skeleton Army is just gonna annihilate my tower, and yeah, he's obviously happy about that. Yeah, well played by him, caught me off guard right there, and now he's just playing sort of strange mini P.E.K.K.A. The Princess obviously is a solid play since the tower is damaged, so gonna have to take care of her. And at this point, it's already a race for me to get some damage on that right tower, maybe take that down to get back in the battle. So I kind of have to commit to the right side. Obviously, with the chip deck that he has, that's pretty annoying because yeah, I kind of have to defend on the left as well. So at this point, Furnace is gonna get some nice value this time. The Royal Giant is tanking the Ice Wizard. Princess going down behind, but really I have to get damage on that right tower. So Ice Wizard Miner combo was the best I had right here to get some damage, but obviously going to be pretty easy for him to stop this one. And at this point, I pretty much knew the game was over because you also, with this deck that he's playing, you can't really defend against chips. So I pretty much knew that he was going to be able to get damage onto my Crown Tower that is still left standing. So Poison Spell to defend the Skeleton Army this time, and Mega Minion to kill the Princess, so at least I don't lose 2 crowns to 0. That always looks just so bad, like he really got dominated, I think. But gonna kick me out of this game. This guy is actually a German player as well, so yeah, well played to him. Just made that one mistake in the game, and he's deciding to BM me, so yeah, I hope you're happy. It's okay, it's fine by me. Like Phone Cats always says, I watch a lot of Phone Cat streams, kill them with kindness, and just gave him the good game. Well played in the end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at my challenge. So I did my first ever Grand Challenge, as I already said, and I actually got 6 wins, which is pretty okay, I think. Since I never did the Grand Challenge before, I thought I was gonna get absolutely killed, maybe get a 0-3 or something, but 6 wins is fine by me. So let's go ahead and open up the challenge chest right here. 6,200 gold in that, feels good to get that much gold. A few zaps, those are nice for donations. Minion hordes, alright. Fire spirits, I can already upgrade those. Bombers, I don't really use those guys. Goblin huts, alright. A bunch of spear goblins, okay. 70 tombstones, that's pretty cool. 2 mirrors, I don't really use the mirror, but I guess I can soon upgrade it to level 4. And the legendary card, that's nice, the Lumberjack. So I have 3 Lumberjacks now, and I can upgrade that guy to level 2. Gonna hold off on that though, because I am shooting for 40,000 gold at the moment, because I still have 2 legendary cards missing from my... Oops. I still have 2 legendary cards missing from my collection, as you can see, the Graveyard and the Princess, and I want to unlock those as soon as possible. Since I am in Legendary Arena, I will obviously have legendaries popping up in the shop right in the spot where that prince is right now. So yeah, I just want to get 40,000 gold and then just kind of sit on that until I get legendaries in the shop. So that's why I'm not upgrading the Lumberjack. But yeah, pretty solid first ever Grand Challenge. I'm very happy with the result and very happy with getting the Lumberjack right there. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until the next one, I will see you all later. Peace out.